Now I thought I'd drop in to see Maria from Clearview, who has invested a lot of time and effort into a set of formal trees.
Hey Maria, you've got 4 beautiful Spartan junipers here. Did you buy them advanced or?
No, I didn't actually. I actually bought them when I first got married 11 years ago. I loved French spirals and couldn't afford to buy them. So I bought a little planting, 1995, and planted them. And just with a little bit of TLC, I've grown them. And they're fully established, and I just noticed that one was sick. They mean a lot, and they're my pride and joy.
So what happened to one of them?
The one on the side here basically started to discolour. It started to go yellow. So what I basically did was I cut the top off because it started to...
Was it just in the top?
It was just in the top, and I chopped the top off, and when I did that, I noticed a little worm came out. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, this is borer.
Well, it was borer, and that's the good news. You know, you have identified exactly what the problem is. Now, what you need to do, though, is to make sure the other trees, or that tree, again, has not become infected with borers. So you've got to keep your trees really healthy. That means feeding them regularly, watering them, plenty of sunshine like they have got. And I'd also take the precaution of getting an arborist in to inject the trees with an insecticide, and that will kill off any borers that are even trying to have a go at your tree. The one that's been cut off, the top, you can let the top of that now become all shaggy and grow for at least a year, and then I'd start to consider how you can prune it, and you could develop it into a nice new shape on the top, or even start that spiral again. So good news.
Beautiful.
Look, I couldn't help but notice as I walked in your magnificent 1960s house, the beautiful standard oak tree at the front, the lovely square diosma, and then walking around the back, it was a real treasure. Tell us about this garden.
This belonged to my husband's grandparents, who now have both passed on. My name's Maria, my husband's called Chris. They were both Maria and Crescenzo. We wanted to keep a little bit of memory about them and still keep the history and the culture of the Italian. So basically, I sort of modernised it with a bit of French provincial, and we've kept the Italian side of things in memory of them. So with the olives, which they made their own olive oil, the tomatoes, which they make their own sugo, the garlic and everything else. With the oak tree was something that they bought with them from their paese in Italy, and we've kept that. So we haven't changed much, only the French provincial bit, but we've kept tradition, which is the Italian background.
Maria, I thought when I came here I was going to see a dead pine tree, but in fact I found this magnificent Mediterranean garden. Well done, it's a credit to you, and even that beautiful fig tree behind me.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
Thanks.
Now if you have a question, head to our website and follow the links to Ask Michael. And I'll answer as many as I can, and maybe, like Maria, even call in one day for a cup of coffee and a chat.